Okay, in my hands right here is a brand new drone. It's a 1080 drone. It is kind of like an advanced beginner drone, not a super beginner drone, but not an advanced drone either. So you're starting to see it fly up here. So what we're gonna do in this video is I'm gonna give you some info about it while we're watching it fly, and then I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna give you my review and my Doug score of how it went from 1 to 5, depending upon how my day went with it. I don't know yet. And then at the end, if you wanna see the full unboxing, a little more detail and all that kind of stuff, that'll be at the end of the video. So let's start by watching it fly and hearing a little bit about this drone. So while it's flying around, let me tell you, this is a 1080p, which is a full HD video. It has a 120-degree field of view, which is like a super extra wide field of view. It has 3 speed modes, so it's gonna have a slow mode, a medium mode, a fast mode. You can program in a flight path. It has a VR mode if you wanna fly it with goggles. It does a 360 flip, which I always love, and I kind of find that I wish that they kept the 360 flip when you get like the advanced drones, but they seem to just be on these beginner to medium level drones. It has altitude hold, it has gesture control, it has voice control, has gravity control, and it has emergency stop. All those basic functions that you would want in a drone to comfortably be able to enjoy your day. All right, let's watch it for another 20 seconds or so flying around, and then we'll come back and we'll do that Doug score and full review of it. All right, I hope you've enjoyed seeing this fly. It's a beginner drone, but it does stunts. How fun is that? And I really love, this is like a larger format. Here's the size of my hand. And this thing still does stunts. Most of the times, by the time you get past those micro drones, they don't do the flips and stuff. And how fun are the flips? They're super easy to do. A couple things that I wanted to tell you about. In terms of ease of use, this drone is absolutely phenomenal. Super easy to use. I actually believe a lot of that is driven off that remote. That remote has so many key functions, easy to use. That remote has so many key functions that are easy to use. Let me show you them. Okay, I just wanted to show you real quick because some of these things are so simple, but lots of drone manufacturers don't do it. Look, it has a little picture for starting the video here. It's indicated headless mode, speed control button, photography button. If you look here on the pad, I really love the way you don't have to press any extra buttons. The trim controls are all right there. Look, you got your return to home button, land, takeoff, circle me. All of the key features are clearly indicated, and they each have their own button, which I think is phenomenal. It makes life so much easier. Battery life was they're very small batteries. They charge really fast, which is the upside. And I was doing lots of crazy things like flying it really fast or doing the flips and the stunts and that kind of stuff. So maybe if you were just moseying around, you get a little longer battery life. But when you really push the thing, the battery life isn't great, but they are quickly rechargeable. And the kit comes with 2 batteries, so you have no problem in terms of flight time. Again, like I said, easy to use. I did find it is a very basic beginner drone, right? So the motors are brushed, so you want to make sure you don't make any contact with the blades and something not movable, because that will break it. And additionally, it seems to be very sensitive to the wind. Again, it's a beginner drone, doesn't have a ton of power and brushless motors and all that kind of stuff. So I think it is very fair for what it is, the way that it works, and it is a little sensitive to the wind, no big deal. I had a great time. The video is, you know, average, normal video, what you would expect from a beginner drone. You've seen some of that. In any case, I'm gonna give this drone absolutely a 5 out of 5. If you're looking for a beginner drone, either for yourself or a gift for somebody, this is fabulous. I hope that was helpful. Let's go check out a little bit more of that unboxing. Okay, welcome to the past. You watched it fly, you watched my review, and now you've come back here to the past to see me unbox this for the first time. You know pretty much all of the stats, so it's a really kind of cool level of a advanced beginner drone, I want to call it, right? It's not a beginner drone anymore. It's definitely beyond that, but it's not really like a hobbyist kind of drone yet. This is still like a get it for a gift for someone or get it for yourself and fly it around and have some fun with it. So let's see, it comes with a really nice carrying case. That's cool. Again, that's one of those things that when you get past that level of beginner drone, you start to get nice features like a carrying case like this. Ooh, it looks cool. Now, obviously, you've seen it fly. I'm just seeing it for the first time. But let me show you some of the stuff that comes in with it. Comes with 2 batteries. I don't know if I said that or not. They should be good for about 20 minutes of flight time each. an instruction manual, a charger, a USB charger, some replacement blades. That's nice. It comes with its own set of AAA batteries, so you're all ready when you unpack it just to go and fly it. So let's see what we have here. Here is the remote. I will tell you, okay, this remote is actually a little larger than most of these remotes, and lots of times they have like the fold-out handles, but this is really, does this remind you of an Xbox 360 controller? This totally reminds me of an Xbox 360 controller. I really like the layout though. This is so cool. Oh, I'm really happy about this. Let's see, we got the one-stop takeoff, one-stop land, return to home. There is your headless mode, your normal controls here, power on, off. This is for trimming it. Again, headless mode, speed level, take a photo, take a video. All that's pretty standard. Let's see what this flips up to put your phone in it for the FPV. Very cool, you know, kind of conventional, but very nice. I like the layout of that a lot. Here's the drone itself. Ooh, this thing's kind of cool. Oh, I'm liking this. I guess you know whether I liked it or not. This thing could have sucked at this point, right? I don't know yet. This is the past. The camera is very small on it physically. It's very light also. Okay, so here's what it looks like, just in case you're curious. Now, you will note that this section is a little larger than what you're used to seeing, and that's because these are not brushless motors, which means there's a little gear system which drive these, so you have to be extra careful, kind of not to hit these, and so you have to be extra careful in terms of impinging the blade, because if you hit the blade and the blade comes to a stop and that wheel keeps spinning, you could definitely damage these fairly easy due to that system. But at the same time, they're very inexpensive and effective also. So it's always that balance there. The power button's on the top, an indicator in terms of how much battery power you have. I don't know, that thing looks cool. This looks ridiculous. I think the only thing I can say is I'm a little jealous that you've seen it fly. I haven't seen it fly yet. I hope this was helpful. I hope the review was helpful. I hope all the information, if it was, one of these down there is helpful for us. We really appreciate that. I am Doug from Doug and Nikki, and we will see you next time.